What's going on, guys? Purple Dragon here with some Heroes of the Storm, and in today's video we'll be playing as the newly released hero Li-Ming. Now I have played her on the PTR, and I didn't play her a whole lot because those of you who tried to play Li-Ming on the PTR know she was really just fun to play and everything, but your queue times were horrendous unless you got into custom games. It was almost impossible to get into custom games because everyone wanted to play Li-Ming, and everyone who was doing custom games was playing Li-Ming. So it was kind of just it's kind of difficult, but hopefully we'll be playing Li-Ming. I got a build in mind that I want to do that I really enjoyed during the PTR, and hopefully I can show it off pretty well for you today.
This realm needs me.
And we have made it onto the battlefield of eternity. Now let's chase this little guy around. For those of you who don't know, this is the Lunar Festival event. This little guy on the little card or envelope or whatever this thing is, he will appear. You just gotta right click on him, and then you just gotta follow him around. And you gotta stay within a certain radius, or else you don't get the daily amount of gold. There we go. Alrighty. We have made it on the battlefield of eternity today, and we have pretty unfavorable team comps. Really not very good at all from playing Li-Ming. So I might go change up a couple of talents to go a little bit more defensively. But on our team we got Nova, Gazlo, Li-Ming, Kel'Thas, Lieutenant Morales. And on the enemy team we got Greymane, Sylvanas, Vala, Lily, and Li-Ming. Now Li-Ming's talents are pretty neat. Her Q ability is Magic Missile. It's pretty weird, the range of it. And then you got her W, which is Arcane Orb, which goes in a straight line, and it gets bigger, and the bigger it gets, the more damage it does. And then you got her E ability, which is a short teleport. For our first talent, we're going to pick up Astral Presence. Increases our mana regen. Our mana regen whenever our mana goes below 50%. It's really, really strong. You saw our Kel'Thas player there getting a little bit too aggressive. Probably not the best idea against this kind of team. We're trying to get a little bit of that damage out on Greymane there. Not much success. The Q ability can be difficult to hit for an unexperienced player, and hell, even for me. I wouldn't call myself an experienced player with Li-Ming per se. But I mean, I know her kit pretty well. But the build that we're going to be doing today kind of alleviates a little bit of let me see. It alleviates the skill shot being so hard and makes it a little bit easier to hit. So our build is going to accentuate on the fact of hitting our Q abilities and getting that damage out. Our Kel'Thas player here, again, is taking a little bit too much damage. And now I'm finding myself a little bit out of position, but I should be able to get out of there just fine. We are picking up a kill on Vala. I might be able to pick a kill up on Greymane if he stays just a little bit too long. Greymane did find himself getting a little bit of buffs. Oh, I am in a very bad spot now against the enemy Li-Ming. I may just have to back out depending on whether or not she leaves or not. Neither one of the teams have moved in on the Immortal yet. We can go ahead and start throwing out a little bit of damage on it. Potentially get a kill on the Sylvanas here, but no, I'm not going to be able to make it over. Get some damage out on this Vala. If, you know, the rest of the team would help a little bit on that. Li-Ming is an interesting hero, definitely. She can be played and be one of the highest damage dealers in the game. She can just dish out tons and tons and tons of damage. The damage she can dish out is pretty ridiculous, and even her mana is just not really much of a problem. For our level 4 talent, we're going to go for S of Johan. That makes it to where our Q ability will pull enemies in, and that kind of accentuates on the build that we're trying to go here, to pull people in and help assist with getting our Q ability to hit. Our Q ability, or our Q talent, ability, getting tongue twisted, Anyway, our Q ability of hitting. So you throw that out. Why did that miss? I have no idea how that missed. Okay, let's go back. Let's grab Sippy really quick. We're getting a little low on mana. Getting very spammy with our abilities, and let's go back in on this Immortal. We should be able to outdamage this Immortal as long as our team sits here and group shots. Here's an example right there. You pull them in with the W, and then you throw the Q where the W is going. There's a little that's so you can hit them with every Q. We did lose the Immortal there. We just weren't. Our damage wasn't on par with theirs. And they did beat us to the Immortal race, which is no big deal. It's only Immortal number 1. But Li-Ming is undoubtedly very powerful. But she's very skill-based. Like, if you can't hit your abilities, which, I mean, that just sounds like, oh, that's every hero in the game. Not necessarily. Some heroes have a little bit more leeway. Their abilities are a lot wider and a lot easier to hit. Li-Ming is definitely an exception. Hers can be exceptionally difficult to hit. So if you're not good at skill shots, it's probably not the best type of hero for you to play. You see they almost get a keep there. It's no big deal. We defended off it just fine. Kel'Thas is down bot lane soaking. He's doing the perfectly right thing. I would have much rather Gazo been down there and Kel'Thas been up here, but again, as long as we're getting our XP and we're soaking, we're not getting too far behind, then you know we're doing just fine here. The Sylvanas moving out of position a little bit too quick for me to hit my combo. And that's really the main problem with this build that I do. It accentuates so much on the Q ability hitting, just like that right there, that it just really causes a problem. So for level 7 talent, we're going to go for Seeker. It increases magic missiles damage if all 3 missiles hit. Or if 3 missiles hit, because later on we will have more than 3 missiles. Therefore, it will be more than 3 missiles hitting. You see here, if we can get Li-Ming in there. She did teleport out of the Q. I didn't know if I was going to be able to hit her with it, so I did back my Q off a little bit. And I didn't go for the full combo there. But you know, it's not that big a deal. You know, you'll miss a couple combos, but it's more the later game when you unlock 5 magic missiles, and it's a little bit easier to hit 3. Maybe we can try. No, didn't get the combo off there. It's a little bit too close range. It's a lot easier to hit at longer range than close range, because the S of Johann or your Arcane Orb just does a ton more damage. Or Kel'Thas there, if he can't grab Sippy, he's going to be in a really tough spot there. Oh, is he going to? Nope. He must not have had Sippy up. That's fine. And one thing I do like about her is that I can safely cast my abilities from way back here. Although I can't get any auto attack damage in, I can safely cast my abilities without any worry. Let's pull Greymane in here, get him. Oh, I'm in way out of position here. I'm probably gonna die for that. Yep, that's one thing about Li-Ming. She is probably the squishiest hero now in the game. I don't know. Nova might be squishier than she is, but I don't know. It's debatable. Li-Ming is very, very squishy. But she's very, very fun to play. Almost picking up a kill there in Sylvanas. Nova going in to try to get the kill, but it's not going to work. Kel'Thas going back, doing the right thing, attacking the Immortal. Again, it's another Immortal race, and it looks like we are losing. If we aren't able to defend a little bit better this time here, I'm going to ping for defense. We should try to defend the Immortal. It doesn't look like the enemy team is actually attacking it right now. I don't necessarily know why. They're chasing down Nova right here. Try to get a little bit of damage off. Go deal with this Greymane. He is way out of position, and yet he jumps to safety. So let's try to go back a little bit just so we're not too out of position ourselves, and then try to see if we can pick up a kill. We do indeed pick up a kill on this that Vala. Let's go ahead and throw out our orb and try to get all that damage out on the enemy wizard. Same thing on the Savannah. See, that is just the kill potential of Li-Ming there. If you get that S of Johan, or the Arcane Orb to pull them in with that S of Johan, it is just the fun. It's just so fun to do. Now this is where a lot of my build differentiates between other people's builds. And that is the heroic. I really like Wave of Force. Wave of Force, in my opinion, is really good. It's good to get people away from you. It's good to push them into other enemy or people if you need. I honestly just think Wave of Force is an excellent talent. And Disintegrate is so short that it just doesn't really do what I want it to do. And you can use it to wave clear. You can use it to do a lot of things. Almost picking up a kill on that Vala there. And see, now I can use Wave of Force again. And it's like I said, Wave of Force is really good. It doesn't do as much damage as Disintegrate. It doesn't. But I really like it. And also you can get the Arcane Power at level 20 or whatever it's called. I think it's called Arcane Power. Possibly going to pick up a kill on Greymane here. Yes, we do exactly that. I think right now would be a pretty good time to go for some camps. I'm going to ping for assistance down in the middle camp here. Hopefully Kel'Thas will come down and help. Yes, he's on his way. And we can pick up this camp. Will help put a little bit of pressure on that bot lane. And you can just see how quickly I can just burst these camps down. I just miss all of my abilities because I'm really good at this game. And like I said before, you can use Wave of Force, and you can use it as a camp clearing tool. You can use it as a wave clear. It's just an all-around really good ultimate. And honestly, it has way more utility, I think, than the other ultimate does. Disintegrate. It's just got way more utility. It's got a lot more things that you can do with it other than just kill people. That's not the only thing about this ability. We do pick up a kill there on Vala, but our Nova is way out of position. Maybe I can get something done with Greymane in there. We do push him out. We do just fine there. We could probably push Li-Li away a little bit. Get her away from the friendly team. Get her away from healing. We do pick up that kill on Greymane, just showing how powerful that ability can be. That combo can be. It can just be just massive damage on somebody. Kel'Thas picking up a camp in top lane. Would have really helped to have him down bot, but you know, had a little update there. I don't know what that was. This is another one that really differentiates. Some people like Glass Cannon. In this instance, I'm probably going to go for Illusionist, which increases your teleport range by 50%, and if you lose more than 15% of your health at once, its cooldown is instantly refreshed, and it cannot be used more than every 4 seconds, but Glass Cannon just reduces your health so much. It is a massive amount of health loss. And with, oh gosh, I don't know exactly why he put the stem on me, but okay. We'll use it. That's fine. But again, it's a lot better survivability. That Glass Cannon does give you that extra damage. I could probably come in, almost get the kill on Greymane there. Almost die ourselves though. Our medic is doing very well taking care of me. She's taking very good care of me, actually. Really being played very well on both sides, enemy team and the friendly team, both doing very well. Me probably a little bit less. I haven't played in a while. I've been playing a lot of other stuff, and me and my wife did just go, and we got her a new vehicle yesterday, or day before yesterday. So, you know, we've been doing that, then at the car dealership, and you know, she's just been enjoying her new car, and I've been enjoying it as well. I can't lie, it's very fun. Nova in a little bit of trouble here. I really think we can get too much done. Just get a nice little teleport out, maybe get a kill on Greymane. Yes, we do get a kill on Greymane, but Oh, that's one of those things I'm talking about where you want to push in and you want to get those kills, but I probably should have pulled back just a little bit more. I do have range. I do have very, very big range, actually. But sacrifice 1 kill for 3. You know, I'll take that. If it's just look, our damage is right on par with almost everybody else. We do have to differentiate our build just a little bit. I normally would take glass cannon. As you see, their Li-Ming did take glass cannon. But I don't know, man. That glass cannon, it just really decreases your health a lot. Yeah, I didn't realize that I knocked him away. That was my bad. That was my bad. I will tell him I will try. I will try. I didn't notice. My bad. And put a smiley face. Let him know it's all good, man. I'm not upset. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber. Might want to watch out there. They're getting a little bit closer in here than I would like, especially for 2 mages just to be the only ones here. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for a little bit of wave clear here. And this is where the build can get really good. Okay, we'll go down bot lane. I'm coming. Our Kel'Thas player being very nice, actually. You don't get this very often. I might be able to come. Oh my gosh, that beautiful. Maybe pick up a kill. No, I did all my burst. You know, I did what I could, and you see there they are all very low. Possibly get something done here on this Lily. No, just a little bit. That's one thing I've noticed. I don't really like casting her abilities from such a short range because I feel like I have a harder time hitting them and a short range than I do a long one. No, I thought Vala would try to follow just a little bit more, but she didn't. It's just no big deal. No big deal. Use this as a little bit of wave clear. Gazlo possibly gonna get himself. No one walking in, huh? Maybe people are just getting better at dodging the W ability, and that's kind of one of the things I was telling you about. Is that damage that can be crazy though. That can be really hard to hit with Li-Ming, simply because it is a very slow moving ability, especially if you go for the longer range. Then if you go for the longer range on it, then it's really just, it can become a lot harder to hit. But you know, it's pretty fun. This is not exactly the best Li-Ming play, but I have been trying to play a little less aggressive than I normally would, seeing as we don't have a tank. And our only healer is Morales. Not saying she's bad healer. She's not doing a bad job. She's actually doing great. And the rest of our team is doing fantastic. I'm just, I'm using a little rusty. It's first game of the day. And we don't have a stun for that Vala just yet. There it is right there. Oh my gosh, the Gravo Bomb getting the double kill. Getting the kill out on Sylvanas. Maybe get the one on Greymane. Let's try to see if we can't go in for this. Oh, I don't think we're going to get this enemy Li-Ming. No, we do lose 3 people on our team. Me and Kel'Thas having to go in full retreat here. I might go in, try to get some damage out on the Immortal. It does look like their Li-Ming is probably defending. All of my things can reach the Immortal from here. Possibly get a kill out on that Li-Ming if she wants to pull out just a little bit more. I don't know where she went. She did leave to try to get away. Ooh, that almost went bad. We did pick up the Immortals. It's a good job on mine and Kel'Thas' part there. He's doing, again, this Kel'Thas player is doing great. He is Master Skin Kel'Thas, which is nice. Doesn't always mean that they're a master at the character they're playing. I would like to put that out there. I'm a very firm believer. I'm gonna ping for danger. Greymane putting himself way out right now. I was throwing the arcane orb thinking that Greymane would go that way, and just like that, we just burst burst the enemy Vala down like it's just nothing. I get all that damage out on Greymane. Almost picking up a kill on Greymane. Not quite. I did have to pull out just a little bit. Getting all that damage out on the wizard, and as I said before, you can just see the damage potential. You can just see the damage potential of that ability, or of that combo. I don't think that it's the best talent or best build whatsoever for Li-Ming, but this is where my build just gets really fun. This right here, because you can just do stuff like this. And you can just sit here and you can just burn away with the arcane power forever. And if this match would have went on a little bit longer, it would have been a lot more fun, and I could show you exactly what it could be. But that was GG. That was a really good game. I didn't play great that game. I could have definitely played better. I wish I would have played better. But that's a little bit of Li-Ming. I am going to be playing a lot more of her, trying to get a lot better. This is really just my, I guess you could say, first impressions video with her. She's really fun to play. I got her to level 4, as you see. I've only played like one other game with her since she went live. But as you can see, I didn't do terrible. Only had 2 deaths. I had 36,000 hero damage, 48,000 siege damage. I was competitive with damage. Again, I could have done better. Could have positioned a little bit better. I could have done a lot of things better than I did. But again, I'm not too experienced with her. Still learning her. I mainly play tanks, if you don't already know, on my channel. And I'm kind of trying to do more assassins and stuff to really widen my variety of heroes. But to go over the build one more time, we get Astral Presence at level 1 to keep your mana up. As you saw, mana wasn't really that big of an issue for me. S of Johan at level 4, it makes it to your Arcane Orb, pulls enemies in. That's so it makes it a lot easier to hit your Q ability. Seeker at level 7, if 3 magic missiles hit same target, the third one deals an additional 125 damage. Pretty much, your 3 missiles is now hitting for the same amount of damage as 4 missiles if it hits the same target. Wave of Force, because honestly, again, I just feel like if you can get Arcane or Archon Pure Power at level 20, you can have both ultimates. And that is just strong as crap. And Wave of Force, in my opinion, is a lot better for... it's a lot more defensive and a lot easier to use, in a sense. I don't know. I might change up my build a little bit later with Disintegrate, but as of now, this works really well for me. I did go for Illusionist at level 13 instead of Glass Cannon, just for the survivability, because we didn't have a tank. We didn't have a lot of frontline. Actually, we had Gazlo. That was it. That was our only frontline, and their frontline was Greymane. So it was kind of I probably could have went with Glass Cannon and been okay, but you did see I did have a lot of times there that I needed to escape, and Illusionist really helped. But what it does, increases teleport range by 50%, so you can teleport 50% further than you could before, and if you lose more than 50% of your health at once, which having a lot of damage dealers like Sylvanas, Vala, Li-Ming, Greymane, that's going to happen a lot. It instantly refreshes your cooldown no matter what, so you can double teleport plus a 50% increase. That's just a huge amount. I go for Mirror Ball at level 16. Magic Missiles fires an additional 2 missiles, so you're shooting 5 missiles instead of 3. So you have a better chance for your Seeker to work, because instead of 3 missiles, you have 5 missiles, and all you have to do is hit 3 for that extra damage. And then at level 20, just for some fun, you can go for Talrash's. I can't remember, it's Talrash's something or another, but it gives you more ability power, and that is probably better for Li-Ming. But again, this is kind of just my build that I did in the PTR, and I had a lot of fun with it. This is a lot of fun. If you want to have a lot of fun with Li-Ming, this is it. I might do another video to show, differentiate the build a little bit more. Go on Hotslog, see what people are using, see what the most popular build is, and maybe use that and see what it is. I'm sure Talrash's is in there. But that'll be it for today's video, guys. I appreciate you watching, and if you like, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and until next time.